So I had more to say after the other Marvel video that I did. I was just waiting for an opportunity to speak up. And yeah, thanks, Scarlett Johansson. Really appreciate it. We have this article being brought to us by From Comic Book. Black Widow Scarlett Johansson says the future is female for Marvel. Written by Adam Barnhart. Fantastic. I mean, really, that is exactly what Kathleen Kennedy said about Star Wars, and they're trying to everything that they can to get people into that Galaxy's Edge thing, and as well as drum up some type of hype for Episode 9, the Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, so I mean, wow, yeah, you guys just keep doing this, huh? like y'all just keep being so damn antagonistic. This is like watching a toddler that got picked up by its dad, and the dad puts it on his shoulder, and then the toddler starts to think it's actually that tall. Like, dude, you are sitting on the shoulders of the giant before you. I mean, seriously, ScarJo. Lucy. Ghost in a Shell, and I think there's another movie another action movie she did where she was a action lead, did not break bank, because she wasn't particularly being propped up on the shoulders of the cinematic universe that was built before. Same thing with Captain Marvel, who comes up in this article. Like, that movie never should have made $1 billion. It shouldn't have. And honestly, to this day, I think Disney had made sure that one got across that threshold primarily to, hold those awards and and be able to make the claim that, oh my goodness, #1 female-led superhero movie in the world ever, I can't help but feel like some of that may have been astroturfed and not fully 100% organic. And another thing that I want to bring up before I get into the article is, where's Paul Rudd? Where's Ant-Man? Ant-Man was far more important to Endgame than Captain Marvel ever was, and they really underplayed that movie. Even though Ant-Man, I really liked it. I liked the sequel to Ant-Man. I thought Ant-Man and the Wasp was really good. It showed, a strong, very feminine woman doing her thing with Evangelina Lilly, but I'm digressing. Let's get into this article, all right? Following on the tales of Captain Marvel, Black Widow storms into the theaters next May, bringing the second solo Marvel movie led by a female to the silver screen. The film also features the Marvel Cinematic Universe debut of Kate Shortland, Berlin Syndrome, a movie I've never seen. The first solo female director for Marvel after Anna Boden teamed up with Ryan Fleck on Captain Marvel. Also on the docket for Marvel Studios Phase 4 include Eternals, WandaVision, which I think is going to the streaming service, Thor: Love and Thunder, all properties that will be led by female characters. Marvel's dedication to diversifying, let's stop it right there. Biologically, there's only men and women. It's not that much diversity when you got between the two, so by the end of this, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 compared to the other 25. Maybe by the time this comes out, maybe like 30 movies that the MCU has male leads. I mean, this is interesting. This is like the next phase will be very interesting, because after Endgame, a lot of people have checked out. Like, we're done. Like, it is what it is. Thank you for wrapping that entire story up. Great stuff, but I can't help but feel like a lot of things have changed since, like, so many things have changed since the start of the MCU, including the vision heading forward with it, because like that was the end of that entire saga, that entire book, and this phase right here is exclusively solos and stuff like that. Trying to reestablish and begin to put together pieces for the next big brouhaha. Marvel's dedication to diversifying their offerings is apparent, and Black Widow star Scarlett Johansson wanted to point out as much after the massive Hall H panel. Speaking with Entertainment Tonight, Johansson remarked how the future of the MCU will ensure to promote more female-led properties. Let's definitely press play on that.
Really awesome to be up there, and also Rachel was in Black Widow and Florence Pugh was up there. Rachel was going like, get to work with all these amazing women, and she was like, oh yeah, there's a couple guys. But that's sort of investment.
Yeah, some fun, like, misandry.
It's great to work with you guys also. It felt like the future is just female for Marvel. That's what it goes. Really.
Oh, Scarlett, you are definitely a 35%er. Like, I would tear them walls. Yeah, actually, I probably wouldn't be able to. There's probably no walls left. Let's be real. Like, females like to get on dudes, right? Like, oh, you're saucy, shorty, you ain't got no walls. What are you talking about? Like, elephantitis ass dudes done ran through them. Chill. Rachel was going, it's so amazing to working with all these women. Okay, in the lead up to Avengers Endgame, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige made sure to reiterate the fact that he and his team are stressing a more diverse future with only 2 options. Isn't that amazing? Oh wait, no, they want to bring in the whole freaking nut bar insanity. So they want they want to have like there was a Faith comic, right, with this big chick, this hefty ass blonde chick. They're going to make that one. They're going to give that a movie. They're going to give Squirrel Girl a movie. Oh, man. They're going to give Sana Amanat's Miss Marvel a movie. Yes. Big-handed Miss Marvel. That is just a fan. Like, that's the problem. The pros are gone when it comes to comic creativity. It's all fan fiction now. And this is the phase that they're going into. That's what they've been phasing into for the last, for the last few films with, Captain America giving Falcon his shield, right? Oh yeah, that right there was the signifying of we are no longer dealing with the classic stories and everything else like that. We are going to go with this new fan fiction that has been calling itself, comic book stories for the last few years, and it's going to be the reception to these things is going to be interesting because we want to be inclusive and diverse, and we want to have all these men that want to be women and women that want to be men and all this other crazy stuff that honestly I'm not sure a majority of the movie going populace or the population is going to really be into like that, because like, at the end of the day, normal is normal for a reason. There is such a thing as normal. Oh, what's normal? There is such a thing as normal. We know the abnormal when we see it. Let's stop pretending as if those lines shouldn't be there for a damn good reason, okay? Anna and her directing partner Ryan did an amazing job with the movie Captain Marvel, what it is. So yes, we did believe it was important that this story be told with a female voice behind the camera. Many female voices behind the camera in this case, said Feige, who's it's all about going forward. We won't discuss anything past Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home, but there are many things coming. So yeah, so Far From Home, I guess, is pressing reset on everything. I mean, I guess you would have to, but so what they're creating is a whole new world. It has absolutely nothing to do with, the world that we know and love. Because that world was completely gone and decimated. That's why I think Endgame was a bit of a cop-out. Like the time travel stuff. Like, I can't help but feel, like the multiverse jumping and stuff like that. I cannot help but feel that was a bit of a cop-out, let's be real. But it was something that was also never done in movie history before, and you were able to lay the groundwork for it, so whatevs. What other surprises do you think Marvel has in store for Black Widow? Let us know your thoughts. Okay, so thanks Adam. I appreciate it. And this is just gonna reload. But either ways, yeah, so Scarlett Johansson is still bad. Without question, but if you think about her movie history when it comes to like Lucy and Ghost in the Shell and stuff like that, like she hasn't, like those movies weren't bangers, they don't get sequels. So I mean, it's like I said, it's like watching a kid on their father's shoulders and like, oh man, I'm actually this tall. Like, I honestly, I hope Pop is able to keep you on those shoulders for forever. I really am, because I don't like people being disappointed. I prefer positivity and good energy. But darling, I gotta say, calm down. Pay attention to what's taking place over there with Star Wars. I mean, this is about playing away games. Like, make no mistake, young boys, little testosterone-filled boys were just playing around and stuff like that and watching their superheroes, I mean, they ain't really checking for y'all. I mean, the content that you're building off of now is stuff that like the source material is trash. I mean, the source material didn't even sell, but this is what they doing. So best of luck to you. I ain't mad. I don't care. Like, I really don't. I care enough to comment about it and to make a video on it because it's rather blatant. Like I said, it's the antagonism that really drives me to do videos such as this. But it's also a matter of, as a man, sweetie, you're happy. You seem like you're just ready for the future. You're ready to go. You know what, darling? By all means, have at it. I wish you the best of luck, alright? So guys, with that being said, we're going to drop to the end of this video all the internet stuff. Like it if you liked it, dislike it, go ahead, not scared. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring, as well as YouTube's definitely not going to do it. And speak, what do you think in the comments? Is this the end? For like, is the MCU about to head towards a because I think it was heading towards a downward slope no matter what. I don't think you could really top the type of anticipation that there was for Endgame, and I don't think that they're ever going to be able to top it again. What do you think? I think that was it. Boom. No, it ain't going to be rocking out like that anymore. You got the #1 title. You sat there, played it out long enough to beat James Cameron for that #1 spot. So boom, you've done everything. Congratulations. There's literally nowhere to go but downhill from here. So it kind of sucks that these ladies will definitely probably in some circles, not over here because nah baby girl, I want the best for you, but in some circles they will definitely be taking the L for this because it happens a lot. Like, it really does. Like, when a company's on its way out, yeah, let's go get us a female CEO. Like, they do that a lot, and I think that's cheap. I think that's messed up. And it's not to say and bash women, nothing like that. Just I think in a lot of ways that's messed up. So let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next one.